Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. How are we all doing today? So yeah, unfortunately you are going to hear lots of noises going on. I am so behind, it is ridiculous. Yeah, I need to get this up by Thursday. Today is Monday. This is the Dawn and Claire and Dawn craft for Christmas. That is an army plane doing its rounds around our area, and boy is it loud. I have already restarted this a few times. I thought it had gone, but it's obviously still around. So I'm going to quickly tell you what I'm going to do. So our craft for Christmas this month, I've got my gloves on because I am going to be painting gesso and the house is such a long way away. And plus my dad got me, like, when I say he got me loads, he got me like over 1,000 pair of gloves, which was absolutely fab. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to start using them when I do mixed media as well. It's coming back around, can you hear it? Right, I'm going to pause until it's gone. Right, I think we're gone. No, we're not. Honestly, it was quiet for a good few minutes and I thought it's definitely gone. Well, it might be out to sea. Right, so our craft for Christmas this month is to make a wall hanging. And yeah, I was thinking, what can I do? Should I do my usual style? Should I do something a little bit different? Well, anyway, we're doing a little bit different. The one thing that we're to include is this little plane, which is quite ironic because we have a plane overhead. Now, I'm hoping that when I sort the exposure out on this, it won't look overexposed because it is super bright. I need to get blinds. That is my my next to-do thing on my list for the studio is to get some blinds so that when I'm recording we can keep the sun out without having to do anything with the video. But when Claire and I went to Italy, I got this necklace, but it had these planes on. I would never wear it as a necklace, but I loved the planes and I wanted one to put on the front of my journal, which I did. And I gave Claire one, which I hadn't realised, and we were talking about it the other day. So I said, right, okay, let's include this little aeroplane on. And as soon as this came into play, I knew exactly what I was going to do. So I've got these little birds as well for decor. Now, my mum got me a little like craft box for Christmas, so lots of different crafty things. And these were in them along with this wooden sign. So I thought it'd be quite nice to have, you know, like the birds on for decoration, maybe just like that. Actually, maybe just those three, or I might even just do the two there with the plane there. And you're gonna see what we're gonna do now. I am gonna paint all of this black, then I'm gonna stick these down, paint them black, and then we're gonna color we'll color it in, and I'm wondering if you can guess in what this is going to be. Now, I will do it on camera. Hopefully that plane won't come around again, but this should be a really quick, simple project actually. So if you're struggling for Christmas for ideas, you know, and you know somebody that's maybe having a baby or going on holiday somewhere special, or you know, their wedding or anything, then this is definitely the gift for you. And if that hasn't given it away, then yeah. The only thing I don't have, and I've looked everywhere because I thought I did have some, I'm sure I got some in a Love from Lizzie kit, is some chalk. So I will have to go and buy some chalk to put with this. But have you guessed yet? Have you guessed the type of wall hanging that I'm doing? And this is perfect. So this is still available in the works. I think the £2, if I remember rightly, was in the work yesterday with my daughters. We went for a day out, which was lovely. Yeah, I think that plane's well and truly gone now. Yeah, so we were in the works yesterday and they still sell these. So if you wanted to do this, you can. You just need different embellishments, but I'd like to say they've still got the birds in, but again, I didn't see them. We were in the Newcastle one, so I didn't quite see them. Now, what I'm doing is I'm getting in all of these gaps because we need to get in there. And I'm not loading my brush up with loads of paint. just enough to get down. So I'm going in it towards the gaps one way, and then I'll turn it around and we'll go through the gaps another way. But yeah, it is a chalkboard. So this is going to be a chalkboard for, it'll have like a line, so the person can put how many days, and it'll say days 2, and then I'll put another line so that whoever has this, or whoever I give this to, can then decide what they're going to use it for. So it's not going to be for a specific thing, but it is, so because I want it so that it can be used, you know, over and over again, so that, you know, it could be if they're having a baby, they can use it for having a baby, and then if they're going on holiday, they can then use it for going on holiday. If they're going to get married, they can then use it to get married. So I want it to be so that it can be used for everything, really. Now that this has been painted black, it is actually yeah, showing off much better on the camera. Okay, so just do this edge. I am going to paint it black on the outside, and I have got it on the string. The string is stapled on, so unfortunately if I get black on the cord, it is something that we're just going to have to live with, I think, unless I take it off and restaple a new bit on. But I don't know where my staple gun is. The husband has it, and if it's in the main shed, he's got no chance. Well, no one's got any chance of me going in that shed. It's never going to happen. We've lived in this house now for 20-something years, and when we first moved in, what I did was I actually cleared out our brick shed, our main shed, and I was really pleased. And then I came to sweeping it up, and I'm not joking, the spider the size of a tarantula jumped out at me, and I've never been in there since. So there you go. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. So poor Lucy, every time, because we've got a big freezer in there, so every time we need to sink out the freezer, poor Lucy has to go if Dad's not in. And when Kate was home, poor Kate had to go in as well. So there you go. Right, okay, so now the good thing about using the gesso is it dries matte, because I don't want it to be glossy. I want it to be like a matte colour. So I'm not going to put any colour over the top of this. Wow, lady. Okay, now if that was unbelievable. So yeah, it is summer, and you're going to hear all noises, especially lady. Oh bless her, she looks so funny at the minute. We were out all day yesterday, and she went to Grandma's for the day, and she kept licking at her paw, and Grandma didn't know why, and I thought it was just because she needs the glands doing, which she's having done on Thursday, which she's going to hate me for. Well, actually she'll hate Daddy for, because Daddy's taken her. Anyway, I looked down, and her paw was twice the size it should be, and it turns out she's been stung by a bee. But she was trying to play with one not yesterday, the day before, and I had to stop her. So hopefully this will teach her, don't play with bees. So we put some bicarbonate soda and water on, and the swelling, and with a sock, so she's got a sock on, and the swelling went down within about half an hour. It reduced massively in size, but she keeps going at it, so I put a sock on so it stops her. So yeah, so I think that's why. I think it's revenge for putting a sock on her, so she's going to be as loud as she can. Well, luckily you guys love Lady. For anyone who's new here, because I've noticed we do have a lot of new subscribers, hello and welcome. Absolutely fabulous to have you here with us. So if Lady is my little King Charles Spaniel. She is she's 5 years old, and she's spot on, and she knows it. And she will appear in many videos. Well, not appear in person. Every now and again I'll put her on the desk while I do a how many cards if she's annoying me, but then she goes after my coffee, so if I put her on the desk. When she was a puppy, she used to regularly be in the videos, and she'll be in my vlogs every now and again as well when I do my vlogs. So yeah, oh, I need to get rid of that. We don't need that, do we? So yeah, she is a regular on the channel with her snoring, because she has a very loud snoring problem. Now, if you want to fast forward me doing things like this, please do. Because I just realised I rabbited on about nothing in particular. Right, okay, so that's that done. Now, what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to make sure there's no paint sort of around the edges, and it is actually just about dry, which is quite nice. I think having it really warm today helps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another paintbrush. Where's my old tacky ones? A nice tacky one if I've got one. That one I'll do, because it's really hard. And what I'm going to do is, oh, there's very little left in this, so it's probably just enough for this. This is gel medium, so when you're doing anything to do with mixed media and you're doing different substrates on top of each other, you need gel medium. Gel medium is your best friend. This is what is going to give it a permanent adhesion. So we're just going to stick that there like that, and then I'm going to grab the birds and put a bit of glue on there as well. Yeah, there and one there. So actually there's still loads left in when I think, but we can do quite a bit still with the amount of gel medium that's in there. I know it looks empty, but we can still use it for other things. Like, we can still use it. So I'll have to think of some other projects. Right, I did get my other gel medium out, but obviously we're not going to need that. Now, you want to really wait until your gel medium has dried to do this. But what you want to do is you just want to paint over the top. So I'm just going to paint these. And while I'm there with the brush, get rid of any excess of gel medium. Like I said, these, we've only got a few embellishments. If I was layering embellishments upon the top of each other a lot, then yeah, we would definitely have to wait. Now I'm going to paint these black, and then I'm going to leave this for a good few hours to dry properly, because then I want to paint or bring out the colour of these of these elements. So yeah, just make them nice. I'm thinking of bringing in some new wool mousse for them and just using my fingers to do it. There we go. So that is as simple as that. And by putting the gesso on these pieces, so we have plastic and wood in this one, but there is a little bit of metal on the ends of these. By putting the gesso over the top, it means that the surface of everything here is now exactly the same. So any mediums we put on will all now react exactly the same way. So yeah, how cool is that? Right, okay, let's leave this for a few hours to dry properly, and then once it has dried properly, we will be back and we're going to finish it off. The only things I'm going to use is maybe some mousse, like I said, my embellishment mousse from Nuvo, because it needs to be used, and a white pen, acrylic marker pen to write on. But I was going to put a line on this one, days 2, and then a line on that one, yeah, or days 2, and then a line on that one. I think that's probably better. Yeah, so a line, and then days 2. How cool will that be? So let's get this dry. See you in a couple of hours when it's time to finish it off. Right, we are back. I still haven't cut this tag off, have I? There we go. Right, so this is lovely and dry. I have put, it's not latex, it's something else. I can't remember the name of it, but somebody did suggest these types of gloves to me, just because I can't use a latex. So because I need my finger, the other ones are quite big, so I'm going to use this one. So I just can't remember the name of them. Anyway, because these are brand new gloves, I feel quite happy to put my finger in here and just start working this mousse. I had to think of the name then. Over my elements. So I'm going to put them on the bird and on the plane, because we just want to bring out the detail of them. I'm not putting too much on my finger, I'm just getting enough just to coat them like this. And the other colour that I've got is I've got my Pebeo King Gold, which is a furniture wax, and yeah, I think that is going to look amazing. So let's get this onto our plane like so. I'm wondering whether, no, I am going to get it onto this onto the base, but that is fine, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up going over it with black just to cover that up. Yeah, I think so, because I want the base to be completely black. I think what maybe I should have done was done all of this before I put these pieces down, actually, when I think of it, just because I am using my hands. Now, I'm not wanting a lot on this. I just want it so that it picks it up. So I've started off with the pink, and then I'm going to come in with our Pebeo. Use the lid just to tap some of that off, and then I'm just going to go and add some bits to this. Hopefully not too much, just want it, there we go. I just want it so that it brings out that detail and it looks metallic. How gorgeous does that plane look? And again, I'm just gonna pop what's on my finger on here. Now let's get the gesso out, because I want to cover where we've got that black, and then what I want to do is with the Pebeo Gold, I want to go around all the edges, because I think that will look gorgeous. So let's do that. So I've just got a small paintbrush here, and we're just going to go where around like this. Now, because it is such a lovely day today, I know that this will dry super fast, so I'm not worried about how long it'll take. It's been about, I'm going to say about 2.5 hours, and everything is or everything has dried beautifully, so I'm quite chuffed with that. And then let's do the same around the birds, because yeah, but yeah, I think I probably should have done them beforehand, but there is always a fix for something. Sometimes it's a happy accident, and sometimes, you know, there is a fix to it. So we learn from our little mistakes in life. Right, okay, loving that. So just gonna brush out those lines, because I want that to look quite nice. Now, ideally you want to use a chalk paint probably for this, ideally, but yeah, it should still work. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that plane. That plane looks amazing. Like, it looks so good on there. I'm loving the fact that I haven't put that much detail on it. Normally I'm put as much detail as you can on, but yeah, for some reason with this piece I just don't want to. So yeah, right, I've got some more Gildan wax on my finger, and we're just going to go around that edge, just to give it a nice border. Okay, and the good thing about Pebeo is it is a furniture grade wax. I need to be careful because that bit's still wet. So you can actually polish it to a nice shine. Okay. Now, I'm not doing in between because I will make a mess of that. I'm just doing the outsides of it. Okay, so doing that. Look at that, got all over my finger. This is why I'm wearing a glove. I mean, you don't have to wear a glove. I'm literally being lazy. That's all it is. Because it's a beautiful day. I don't want to go down to the house. I want to sit at the back of the garden in my studio and enjoy the weather. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Oh, I like that. I'm loving how that's looking. So let's, because I do want it to go over slightly to give that sort of distressed look. Now let's hope I can have nice handwriting today. Okay. Yeah, that's still wet, so we'll leave that bit. Got these bits like that. Okay. It's weird because this bit I have put more on, but that bit seems to not want to. Oh, there we go. There we are. Right. Oh, I'm liking that. And then what I'm going to do is just sort of try and bring some of that gold just in a little onto our edges. Just for that, again, just for a little bit of extra of an extra bit of detailing. Just why not? There we go. Oh, I love that. Now I do have a cloth, so let's polish that up if I can, and give that a nice good polish so that it shines beautifully. Okay. Okay, and then again, just giving it a really nice. So it was Julia actually who got me on to doing this. Yeah, like got me to, oh, it's shining beautifully onto the Pebeo. And you know, yes, it's expensive, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be daft if I lied. I mean, this one cost £12.99. However, once you've bought it, that is it. With the Nouveau Mousses, they cost me £6. Between £5 and £6 the Nouveau Mousses cost me, and I've had to bin a lot of them for drying out and yeah, not being very good at all. So it just goes to show that sometimes it's worth just, oh, that breeze is lovely. It is worth just having, you know, spending that little bit more money. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Right, let's use this book, of course. Right, I have to be careful because there's stuff in here you're not allowed to see. I've got my white, oh, yes, it works. I didn't even have to say anything, but yes, it works. So, what I'm going to do, straight up. Now, I don't want a super straight line, which is why I haven't gone in with a ruler. Because I feel like if I go in with the ruler, it's just, I don't know, it gets even more messy. So just gonna take some ink, some of the paint up from here just to make that a little bit darker, and probably ruin this. Hopefully not. I'm not one for very simple, and Claire will probably tell you I've never been one for simple when it comes to mixed media, but there you go. Right, okay, and then we wanted a line down here. Well, if we didn't, do now. Okay, like so. Oh, I'm loving the wonkiness of that. Now, I'm just going to put this somewhere. Well, I'm going to put the lid on a second. And I'm going to grab a pencil, I think. And what we're going to do, I'm going to write days and 2. So that I know where to go. So I'm just going to have it like just normal writing, really. Nothing's fancy because I can't do anything fancy. That needs to be moved over, so the next thing I need to find is a rubber. Oh, I tell you what I have found though. Getting off Cardstone. However, I have found my glitter pen. So, I feel like it needs to come over here. Oh, my little girl's snoring away. And then I am going to rub this out, just so that there's only a little bit left. Right, okay, I think I've got it. So, next I need to grab, let's grab my pencil case. Surely there must be, yes there is. I was going to say there must be a rubber in here. Right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub out the bits that I'm not wanting. Now I only did this very, very lightly, so it shouldn't mark. Okay. I would say this is probably more complicated than if I just did my usual, yeah, my usual style. Right. Yeah, I like that. So, and then, right, okay, so we've got that. So let's just dive in and let's just do it. So I'm gonna, oh no, let's start with Dazed On. I don't know why you feel the need to start with 2, because your hand will go over it. Okay. And I'm not pumping this because we've got quite a bit of ink left over here and I don't want to waste the ink. So, okay. There we go. Oh, that actually looks quite cool. I'm going to put a slight curve on that just because my writing here is quite curved, so again just take up some more of that. I like. Right, now let's do the 2 again. This is going to be very simple. Oh no, what happened? Right, now that's because I pushed it down, which I shouldn't have done, but I did to get that ink out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get our eraser, which is our black gesso. I'm going to just use my finger actually and spread that over. So if you make a mistake, yeah, I think I'm better off. I'm wondering if it's my marker. I'm wondering if it's just not great. So I think I'm better off just putting some ink on there because that's now giving me, yeah, probably. I wonder if it's because it's warm. Let me know, guys. I do like it though. I want to do some doodles on it, but will I ruin it if I doodle on it? Probably. I'm thinking so. Right, okay, let's try this again. So, but this time let's go, like I said, my black does dry quite quickly, she says. Here off. I think because I'm wanting this very, very white. I'm wondering if, I don't use Poscas that much, so yeah, it's not something that I know how to use very well. Okay, if that makes any sense to you guys. So I'm sort of, yeah, I'm using what I have in my stash. Right, okay. So Just giving my book a nice scribble. And then I'm going to just do our O. There we go. Like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I do want to do some doodles, but not with that. I don't know what. I've got some really nice colourful pens. So. Yes, that's lady. So I'm just going to do just some doodling, just because why not, just to bring this together. So I'm going to use coloured pieces, like coloured pens for this. I'm not making any sense today at all. I hope you guys understand me. Oh, I like that. And then what other colour do we have? Oh, we've got this gorgeous purple Posca. Oh, that's nice. And maybe have some little dots. I have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way, guys. I am making this up as we go along. I'm just adding some, I don't know, just something. So that was lines, and now these are dots. Okay. I just don't know what I was doing on that one, but there you go. Right, okay. Oh, I tell you what else we've got. We've got a gorgeous teal. Do you know what? I think it's because it's warm. They're coming out quite quick. And I'm just going to do some detailing just on the edge of these, like this. Oh, I like it. I think that's now bringing it together. Let me know, what do you think? Have I spoilt it or have we brought it together? I feel like I've brought it together. I think it was just missing something. But then, see, this is where I need to have colour. There we go. Look at that. Any other colours? Any other colours? Oh, I've got another teal colour. Is that similar? Oh, yeah, that's poured out as well. That's a bit lighter. So maybe we just put some dashes in the lighter colour just around here. There. Now I'm loving it. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Right, I'm going to stop because I feel as if I do anything else to this, I'm going to regret it. And I know I will regret it. So I'm not going to do anything else. So what I am going to do though is I'm going to tidy up my desk and then we'll come back and we'll have a look at the finished thing without this messy background. So join me in a second. Okay, we're back. Oh, I have to say I love it. I absolutely love it. It definitely looks better with a clean background. I have tidied up, which is nice. Yeah, I am so glad I added on just some doodles. Not very good when it comes to just doodling. I need to practice more because it is something I enjoy doing. But then when it comes to actually doodling, it never goes the way that I planned. But actually, I'm not sure. Again, I'm still not sure about this one. This one I might black out. But I don't know. I'm going to leave it and then I'll decide. But I know the perfect people to give this to. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous. So I hope it's given you a little bit of inspiration. Do go over and see what our lovely Claire has done. And let's see what she has made, because you know it's going to be brilliant. And tell her that we love her waffling, because she always apologises for her waffling, and she doesn't need to, because we all love to hear from her and to see her. Let me know what you think, and yeah, totally different to my usual mixed media. I think you will all agree, but I have to say, love, love, love it. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, happy crafting. Bye.